Number 1. Court jester. During the Middle Ages and the Renaissance in Europe, there were court jesters. Their job? To entertain the kings with jokes, music, and trick. But if the king wasn't laughing, well, your job security could vanish fast, sometimes permanently. Legends say in rare cases, a court jester might be killed for making a bad joke or failing to make the king laugh. So it's either you make the king laugh or you die. Number 2. Groom of the Stool. The groom of the stool sounds glamorous, right? Well, not exactly. From the 1500s to the 1700s in England, this royal servant's job was to help the king with using the toilet. Yep, he literally wiped the king's royal behind. Strangely enough, it was considered an honored position because it gave you private access to the king. Talk about a shitty job. Literally. Number 3. Chimney sweep boys. In the 18th and 19th centuries in England, small boys were forced to climb inside chimneys to clean out soot. It was dangerous, filthy, and sadly, many kids got stuck. Many suffered injuries, or worse. But who cares? As long as the chimneys are cleaned. Number 4. Powder monkey. Imagine being 10 years old and playing with your friends on the street, and the next thing you know is you've been signed up as a powder monkey to help the Navy carry gunpowder in battles. Well, that was the reality of a powder monkey during the Age of Sail. Naval battles needed speed and firepower. Who did they send? Small boys called powder monkeys. They had to run across exploding decks, dodging cannon fire, all while carrying barrels of gunpowder. It was a dangerous job, exhausting, and sadly, many didn't survive long at sea. Number 5. Knocker-up. Before alarm clocks, people relied on knocker-ups to wake them up for work. They'd walk the streets tapping on windows with long sticks to get you out of bed. Imagine paying someone to poke you awake every morning. And if the knocker-ups fail to wake up in time and make their early rounds to wake their clients, well, they risk losing their paying client, or even their clients losing their jobs. Strange. Number 6. Royal food taster. Life at the royal table wasn't always safe. That's why kings and queens had royal food tasters. Their one job was to take a bite of every dish before the monarch did, just to make sure it wasn't poisoned. But if it was poisoned, well, goodbye taster, hello safe king. Talk about putting your life on the line for your boss. Number 7. Whipping boy. Now, here's a strange one. The whipping boy. In 15th to 17th century England, royal princes couldn't be punished physically, so instead, another boy, called the whipping boy, was beaten whenever the prince misbehaved. The idea was that the prince would feel guilty watching his friend get punished. I'm not sure how effective that was, but yikes. 15th to 17th century England was a strange place. Number 8. Royal wet nurse. Another royal role was the royal wet nurse. The good news is that you're born into a royal family, but the bad news is that you're going to be breastfed and cared for by some random old woman. If a queen had a baby but didn't want to or couldn't breastfeed, she'd hire a wet nurse to do it. These women breastfed and cared for royal infants, often spending more time with the baby than the actual mother. It was considered a trusted and respected position at court. Number 9. Town crier. This is the guy with the first-hand news. Before newspapers, there was the town crier. From the 1400s to the 1800s, these loud folks would march through the streets, ringing a bell and shouting the day's news and announcements. Basically, they were the human version of Twitter, just louder and with less trolling. Number 10. Plague doctor. Lastly, the plague doctor. Hired by towns or cities to treat and record plague victims during the Black Death. These doctors wore creepy bird-like masks stuffed with herbs to filter bad air. Some of them were physicians, but many were just normal people with little medical background. They treated the sick with leeches, poultices, and prayers. Spoiler, it didn't work. But hey, at least their outfit was unforgettable. And yeah, what's considered common medical knowledge today is enough to get you enlisted as a plague doctor during the Black Death. Which one shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on more bizarre history.